So I participated a lot in the ICAP activities, and out of all of the ones that I participated in, I would have to say that the museum exhibit was absolutely my favorite. We got to visit the Museo Nacional de Arte de Cataluña, and it was super gorgeous. The museum sits on the top of Mount Montjuic, and at a glance, it's just absolutely stunning. We met at Plaza España, and a group of about 20 of us walked over. It was about a 5 minute walk to the museum, and there we met with a tour guide who gave us a tour of the actual museum. We had the opportunity to see a bunch of different art exhibits. We got to see a lot of medieval art, and it was super interesting because we had the opportunity to learn a lot about what type of stories they were trying to tell and see the progress of um, just how times changed and what was acceptable and what were the type of things that people were talking about in certain eras. I think our tour guide was really great. I honestly forgot her name, but she was very sweet and she explained things very thoroughly. I am not too knowledgeable on art, and she was able to explain things in a way where anyone was able to understand what she was talking about, which I really appreciated. I was also a little sad because the museum is really big, and we got there at a time when the museum was about to close, and so we only had about an hour to explore things. Um, so by the time we did a couple exhibits, we ran out of time. So there was a lot of art that I wanted to see in the museum that unfortunately did not have the opportunity to see. So I think that's one thing that could have been a little bit better as well, kind of timing everything a little bit better and maybe making it on a day where we do not have school. And I know that it was scheduled around 7 because a lot of people have class. Um, but I think it would have been better to schedule it on the Friday, um, and that way we could do an earlier time and have more time to actually explore the museum because there was a Salvador Dali exhibit that I really wanted to see, and unfortunately, we did not have the opportunity to see that. So I think that's one thing that could have been improved. I think maybe the one thing that could have been a little bit better is separating us into smaller groups. We were one large group of about 20 students, and it was kind of hard and a little disorganized. I felt trying to keep a track of everybody. Um,